Right.
So
I'm
we're
gonna
probably
step
gonna
up
get
you.
horses to ride,
Yes.
and they're probably gonna die.
Yes.
And if we get dynamite, I like the pack mule idea.
I do as well. I think that's an amazing, fun idea that will probably backfire, but will be hilarious when it does.
Yep.
Cool. We are thinking alike. Hilarity is good.
Can't think of anything else based on the info that we have.
I mean, maybe we could get some like binoculars and ropes and stuff just in case we need to go.
I've got binoculars and some paracord, but
if you got all that kind of typical exploring type gear, then that's what I'm just thinking, just in case we need to go rock climbing or shit like that.
Got like a I don't think I have a climbing kit, but I've got some survival stuff. We'll want to, if it's 3 days out, we're going to need food and water and shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Gonna AFK.
Cool.
So, Matt, was it as hard to get through all that Logris as you thought it would be?
No, I think the one roll I was a bit worried about, the will, wasn't as bad as I thought, but it was the amount of rolls. There was many more rolls than I thought it was going to be. So that was, I think, the tricky bit was, overall, very good. I mean, with cards, luckily, I managed to 1 pos, which is quite amazing, and a reverse dice, but
After rolling a 100, it's like...
without the reverse dice and without the reroll cards, it would have been more up to, possibly 4 or 5 pods. And then someone without kind of the stats that Kinley has, because he's got good bloody stats, that would be tough. That would be tough, definitely. Just purely on the amount of rolls you have to do. Yeah. Not to mention the damage. If you're taking the D6s every time and you're actually rolling 6s, oof.
3d6, it's pretty rough, but it's I think that if you're decently prepared, I think that the main thing is to have your avatar form and demon form at least hobbyist, so you can, because now if you get the dice against you, you're fucked anyway.
Oh, I know. I mean, I can't imagine what Pete went through when he had his fucking bad rolls.
Oh, that was just amazing in the worst sense of the word.
Mm-hmm. I mean, my dice there was pretty lucky, I think. There was only a couple that were quite high. There were other rolls that I made quite easily.
Yeah.
So,
were you surprised it was Dex instead of Strength?
I thought it was going to be both, to be honest. When you started with Dex, I was expecting maybe Strength, but a bit, yeah. Cool. It kind of makes sense now with the fact that the patterns are the Logris is a lot more crazy. But
do you think Doc could survive it right now?
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's got similar. I think he's got to be quite similar stature to me, and he's got, as far as I know, he's still got 2 rerolls. I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I think the simple thing is, it's like with me. I was lucky. I started with a skill 15, a reroll, and a limited retrieve, so I knew I could get back one of those if I needed either one.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you come into a game session and you get a limited retrieve and it's a crit card, I mean, fuck it, there you go. 2 of the hard rolls there is just easy. So I think with something like that, card play really is important.
It could be, but I think you could have done it without the card play too.
I could. What I mean is just what my cards did was minimize my pos loss. You know, like I said, what went from a 5 maybe more pods was a 1 pos loss. But with someone with lower stats, cards could be like massive. That could be like the difference between I'm completely run out of pods or I've spent 5 on doing this. So that's my
cool.
My sum up of it.
It'll be interesting to see what you post on the in-game board because, to me, it's like when somebody first broke the 4-minute mile. Right? Yeah. Before that, people were like, your brain will explode if you try to do it and all that kind of shit. And as soon as one person did, then everybody suddenly started doing it. It's like, oh, yeah, this is nothing. So, all right. You guys, what other tooling up do you want to do before you get this party started?
Horses, pack mules, food, water, dynamite.
We came up the
now,
basics.
When you say pack mules, does anybody have animal handling horse or animal handling mule? I'd accept either.
Horse.
Okay, cool. Well, then you're in good shape for that. Yeah.
It's technically above base.
Okay, great.
Also, we want to make sure we just got the kind of, I mean, I think Glenn's already got like rope and like binoculars, stuff like that. We're going to take that just for if we have to go like cave diving or anything shit like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that he's going to keep all the gear in his pack on him rather than putting it on the mule because he won't trust the mule. The mule's for the extra shit. But he's going to fucking insist on wearing his shit because.
And I'm going to get a couple of big tubs of lard.
Okay.
Well, if you read the note, guys, we could be dealing with some tight spaces here, so we might need to get greased up.
It says it's narrow.
I was thinking that was some sort of skeleton repellent. So thank you for.
Now you're imagining that there's nothing that moves as fast as a greased Scotsman.
Or a greased Kindley.
Right.
Do we want to bring, like, a guide? Someone to look after the horses and the mules?
Yeah. Make sure he's wearing a red shirt.
That'll help your final sanity there. And that guy we brought to get killed, yeah, he died. That decreased our sanity award, but we're good with that. Would you like to have him making his NPC rolls on it? I'm sure you can find somebody who cares for the creature as a living.
Yeah.
I'm sure that can't go horribly fucking wrong.
Yes, it can. I think
I would like to stop at the tourist spot of the gigantic gate pointing up. Is that anywhere along the way?
You can swing wide and make sure to get that. But, okay, so now I know Glenn has some camping gear. I'm guessing he has like the little tent so that Glenn can sleep cozy at night as opposed to carrying a big fucking tent. Is that correct?
It's like a 2-person tent.
Yes, but so you and your backpack. I understand. That's what I used to do with my 2-person tent. Me, backpack. Fuck these other people, right? So, yeah, because otherwise your shit all gets wet from the dew in the morning, and that sucks.
That sucks.
Oh, yeah. So, no problem. Glenn's taken care of. Do you two want camping gear? I mean, there's all kinds of shops and stuff. You can go around and buy whatever you want.
Hire a guide. They know all of this shit. They'll bring it.
Now, keep in mind that you're hiring a 19th century guide. These are the ones that I have literally read about their exploits. And they're like, we should bring the presidential wine collection on your trip to the Amazon, sir. And the president's like, that sounds good. I'll be drunk the whole time. Seriously, they made the worst possible decisions ever.
Just someone who knows the area. And
well, you guys have a very good map that even came with a compass.
I think we'll be fine.
Unless you don't know how to navigate, in which case a guide may help.
Dana, do you know how to take care of horses? I think that was the thing you did in the past.
You're gonna have to ask their Ginley. They're not talking.
Can you take care of horses?
Yes.
Good.
But not in a cave.
Not in a cave.
No, like
take a card, Zool. Zool card.
So we'll do pack horses instead of pack mules.
Because you think the horses will do better in a cave?
Because we don't know how to take care of mules.
Well, no. If you have animal handling horse, I'd let it go for mule. To me, they're close enough to fucking let that go. All right, so you guys...
I live off the land.
Right.
Yeah. That's what Kenny does. He lives off the land.
No, you live off of the RPCs. It's not the same.
That's
true. Okay, so for now, when I say camping gear, I'm talking a big tent. So, because I don't think that Dana wants to cuddle with Kinley. I think that would probably cause her sand loss. And especially with all the horrible shit she's had to fucking go through. But when I say $20 for camping supplies, that also includes like the big Y-shaped things with the metal thing and the pot, so you can have it over a campfire, and cooking ladles and all that shit. Let me find out for the mule real quick, or the donkey or whatever the fuck, the fucking cloven hoofed animal that will be going along with you for fun. And to carry your shit. Let's see. You're gonna need saddlebags. That's.
We probably need like 3 mules.
What? How much? Oh, how much shit are you bringing?
I know.
I mean, a huge tent and.
No, a mule can carry like several hundred pounds. That's why they're fucking awesome.
You got to remember, you've also got another mule right here.
Yeah, I mean, Kinley can carry the mule.
Dynamite and one for the other shit.
I could carry 2 mules if you wanted me to.
Carrying the mule with the dynamite defeats the purpose.
No, thanks. Yeah, I won't be carrying that one. Poor bastard.
So you're going to get 2 different... Okay, well, let's see. You pick up 1, 2, 3. How much dynamite do you want?
How much they got?
Crates. I mean, people use it for clearing stumps and stuff. The guy does look suspicious.
No. Let's not overdo this. If anything, we're blowing up a small cave mouth to block it in. A couple of sticks, fine.
Maybe give me architecture and demolitions rolls.
Fine. I'd like to get checks. Nope. Fuck.
Yeah, maybe a stick or 2 would do it.
Architecture. Yes.
Yeah, you're thinking caves are stone, and so yeah, you might need more. Glenn's like, let's buy a fucking box of it, and that way we don't have to worry about it. So let's see. 2. Do you want it gold pieces or dollars?
Gold pieces?
6.
Shit.
You look at Kinley, who's got no fucking pockets or sewn shut, and little Mark's never had money.
I've got 4 gold pieces and 2 paper dollars.
Cool. Well, each mule is a gold piece. That includes the saddlebags and the bridles and all that shit. The box of dynamite is 2 gold pieces. And that includes 20 sticks. The camping stuff is a gold piece. That includes pretty much everything they need to live. And I was tossing in their gold piece for food, water skins, a variety of food, some spices, because the party likes spices, simple spices, like oregano, salt, pepper, lard. And of course the 2 giant vats of lard, which is pretty much cleaning out town as our gold piece.
I don't need lard.
Hey, he wanted lard, and you can actually see how it will give you. It could give you a bonus on that contortions roll.
And stuck.
It comes with
gonna rip me out of tunnel.
It comes with something that looks a bit like a toilet brush, but it's made out of fur instead, and that's for applying the lard. It's a long-handled brush, so you can just scrub somebody down with fucking lard.
Let's skip the lard and
you're gonna regret that, mister.
half a box of dynamite.
Okay, so 1 gold piece for the dynamite. Okay, let's do what's next? Do you want to buy their camping shit?
Yeah.
You're up to 2 gold pieces. Do you want to get a mule to put it on?
Yep.
3 gold pieces. Do you want to get food?
Yep.
4 gold pieces. You're done with money. The 2 $1 bills are, you give it as a tip. You could buy, for $2, what could you buy? You could buy 3 pans, 1/3 of a bear trap.
Anything else?
2 satin shirts.
Make them red.
All right, and it uses your last $2 to get 2 reds.
I didn't
I think we needed some extra rope.
Ooh.
Rope. Okay.
Right, while you're finishing this up, I'm going to quickly run downstairs and microwave food. I should not be too long.
Let's see. You pick up a good 10 meters of rope for that $2. It's thick, coarse rope that you were probably forced to climb in gym class. It's heavy as fuck, but the mule will help balance out the mule stuff. Or you load on Kinley, he may not notice.
All right. I think we're good then.
Okay. Next scene, mule freaks out and runs away. God damn it! I've still got my shit, says Scott. Y'all are fucked. That's awesome. Okay. So, you guys are ready to set off. And let's see, from Dana, could you please give me your roll for animal handling horse or animal handling mule or whatever it is you're handling?
Yeah.
Cool. The mule is ornery and stubborn. It doesn't like anybody. Except you. It just follows her around like whatever you want, mistress. Okay, so yeah, the mule is not going to be a problem. You could be whipping it with rattlesnakes in and try to hide behind Dana. So anyway, what a visual. Yeah, the mule's your new thing. Would you like to? Do you have any Western money, Dana?
Nope.
Oh, well, if you can get a hold of 10 cents somewhere, you get one of those adorable straw hats and put a couple holes in it and have the mule wear it around. Which they did in those days for reasons Logan does not understand. They did some weird shit back in the old days. No problem.
I think they just did hats.
Everybody wore a hat. Let's see. Does anybody have survival miscellaneous?
Miscellaneous.
I have specific survivals.
Those should get clumped into one of 3 different categories. We've changed it to make it a little bit easier on you guys. There's now Arctic, Desert, Other.
I think I just have Arctic.
I have Forest.
Cool.
That would be miscellaneous.
Yeah. Change it to survival miscellaneous. Now there's only 3 because survival forest and survival jungle are too similar for me. So I'm just clumping into 3 different ones. That way you can literally get them all. So Dana, it's up to you. This is the big roll for how comfortable are we? Holy Christ. Not only does she control the mule perfectly, but you guys are in complete comfort. Would anybody like to try their cooking skill for miscellaneous home on the range? She's pretty much like showing you guys how to set up camps and all this kind of shit. Like, this is how everything works. And you're like, fuck. Okay.
I just hand out raw tubers.
That's not how you do it.
Yeah. She shouldn't be allowed to cook, but everything else she is definitely in charge of and shit. I'm sure that Kinley's going to take all this for granted and just kind of wander around going, I kill things.
Where's my whiskey?
Pretty much. Oh, we forgot to fucking pack any. Oh.
Uh-oh. I've got a card for navigation.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a good point. Give me your navigation roll to see if you navigate out correctly or if you go in circles until you run out of food, water, and eventually Alex becomes freaked out and uses you to brew whiskey with. Or
do you want to navigate, Dana? I'll give you the card if you want it.
She's muted
herself.
Yeah, that sounds good. She says yes.
Oh, you have to give me one in exchange. Thank you.
Okay. Navigate plus 20.
You've got an excellent chance of pulling it off, yes.
Now to just find that skill.
It's one of the downsides of this game is you do get a lot of different fucking skills.
All right, navigate land, plus 20.
God damn. Okay, Dana is the new trail boss. She's like, yeah, hold that mule, hold that, we're going this way, hold that mule. And you guys are like, okay. So Kinley is sitting in a grump in the background. He's hanging out with the mule and being upset that he didn't pack any whiskey. So you guys have some time to go. And how far back did you want to stop with the mule and all that away from the cave? Or did you just want to roll up to the cave?
Is there any cover?
Yeah, forest.
It's in a forest.
Not an especially thick forest, but a forest. Plus, you're not sure how far out in dead sense things.
Try to find a spot.
Can you give me a distance in meters or kilometers, roughly?
200 meters.
Pretty goddamn close to the cave. Got it. You guys roll on up. Now, keep in mind, the mule itself is fairly noisy. It doesn't know how to stealth at all, and it often, for weird reasons, like bah, bah, like that. Yeah. You've heard it for the last 3 days, just so you know.
Maybe 500 meters.
It's still pretty goddamn close. Sound definitely carries, but you roll up close. No worries. You're pretty sure that if they can hear, they will eventually hear the mule. I mean, there is other forest noises and shit, and some weird noises they are, too. But David tells you not to be afraid because she recognizes everything in the forest for reasons. So you guys are 500 meters away or 600 meters away, somewhere in there. And would you like to go and scout anything before Kinley comes back, or do you want to hang out and wait for him to come back?
I'll ninja closer.
Dana, what about you? Ninja closer with Glenn, or hang out and wait for Kinley to regain consciousness?
Well, these animals, like, is there something I can use as a tie post and then help them take a nap? If not, then I need to stay with them.
Oh yeah, you can easily. You've got two different options. You can either tether or hobble. Tether is where you just kind of put the reins around like a tree or something. The advantage of that is that if something comes to eat this thing, then it will usually break the tether and run off, possibly with its jaw bleeding a little bit. The hobble, on the other hand, is no, you fucking stay here, and you basically rope its front feet so that if something comes to kill it, it's going to catch it and eat it. But it will fucking stay here for sure. So which would you like to go for? Or you can just lash it to the tree like some sort of ancient druidic sacrifice, I suppose.
I'm gonna stay here with them.
All right.
And let them solo roll.
Okay. So Glenn Solo goes out to ninja up there. Give me a stealth roll. Lower is better as you're like going from tree to tree, trying to get closer and closer and closer. You go up and announce your presence. Haha, he would say. And you are beset upon by a whole crap ton of undead. There's a few people shaped, there's deer shaped and all that stuff, and you're pretty much going to be starting combat well ahead of everybody else who will be 500 meters back.
I've only just got here.
All right, you're sitting there with Dana. Dana basically ran the whole thing to get you guys here, except for cooking, because after the first night she wasn't allowed to cook anymore. But everything else, she told you guys how to set up tents. She knew where you were going. She'd make the fucking mule worship her, and now she's hanging out with that. And yeah, she's become like the trail boss or something. But meanwhile, then Glenn, when you guys got close, Glenn rolled up to like 600 meters away because you're in a huge sulk. You've been sulking for days because you realized you forgot to pack alcohol. How could you fucking do that to yourself? You're wondering for days. And
I could have tried every day to bring alcohol to me.
Point. So go ahead and do your rolls. But anyway, so then Glenn's like, wait here, I'll be back. And he goes off here. Jesus, no. Oh, wait, no, you spent a hero point or something. Okay. Right. Glenn, what you saw is it looks like a large but shallow cave where you can see the back and there's like bushes and shit in it. And a fuck ton of undead of different kinds like deers and boars and birds and squirrels and just like it looks like somebody's like, I need an undead army. Well, all that's around are woodland creatures. They'll do. And then they had too much time to fucking assemble it. You can't even get an accurate count, but they're all just kind of like wandering around or hanging out under like the top part of the cave and stuff like that. Doesn't look like they're stuck in the cave though. It looks like they can go out into the sunlight. And yeah. Also, you found like when you got to within 200 meters of the cave, it looked like there was some sort of weird tree. It looked like a normal tree, but then somebody tied feathers all over it. So it looks like a big fucking double high haystack of feathers and stuff. And give me an elf lore roll, Glenn.
Elf lore.
Well, to be exact, if you make it, then it's a Beastkin Zone elf lore.
Yeah.
Kinley's gone mad due to lack of alcohol. So, you don't know anything about it, but you can come back and give your report if you want, since you have failed to get the undead army to attack you. Even in bait, you have failed.
Would my analyze magic glasses work at this range?
You can give it a try if you want. Sure, burn a charge, give me a willpower times 2. Burn another charge, give me another willpower times 2, etc.
Okay.
And another charge is gone, and another charge is gone, another Chris bites the dust. No. Okay. Right. It appears that some sort of necromantic magic sits upon all of them. Give me an analyze magic roll. Maybe not necromantic. It could be life magic, maybe fire magic, some sort of magic. Supposed to be bad for you. You're guessing necromantic because they're all skeletons.
I try the binoculars.
Do you have analyze magic binoculars, or are you just looking with binoculars?
I'm just looking with binoculars.
Holy shit, they look much closer to you. They look scary as shit. That fucking squirrel, man. Undead squirrel and shit. Oh, it's horrifying. All of them look like skeletons. All of the bones look really old, too.
Do I see where the tunnel is?
Give me a spot hidden at half. It's difficult through these binoculars and stuff. You looking carefully. Yeah, behind that bush there, that's in the back, on the other side of the undead army, is a relatively small tunnel that goes in. It appears to be kind of completely round. Looks like the bush grew in front of it and it's kind of obscuring it well. But not well to you. No.
So, how many animals
talking
here?
Garbage truck worth, maybe 2.
10, 20?
Garbage truck worth, maybe 2. In other words, if you were to take all the bones and stick them in a garbage truck, kind of crunch them up just a little bit so they're not necessarily in animal shape, that's how many. Roughly.
Oh, sneak back.
Sure. Give me your stealth rolls, you ninja back. Blow it. Oh. That'd have been fucking hilarious. He just comes screaming back. Right. He comes back, looks at you guys, and says,
blah.
Kinley looks eager for combat. You can see the blood in his eyes.
It's a lot of dudes.
That's a lot.
Fortunately, some of them are squirrels.
Yeah, a lot of them are small animals and stuff.
They're the worst. Well, if I can pull it off, I do have an ability that would probably allow me to walk through most of those. But if there were any little ones, or sorry, any clever ones, we could have issues.
Okay. Yeah. If you walk through them, you're going to be on your own.
True.
Yeah. Do you have tactics, Scott?
Tactics. Is that a right-in? No.
Yeah.
It's a blank one. I don't have any tactics.
Cool.
I got a base.
Cool.
Go for base.
Yeah.
No.
You're doomed. You're all doomed. Game over, man. Game over. I mean, it's a lot, but you guys have fought worse in the past. Not sure when, but you're pretty sure you must have. Must have done, right?
Army of Undead. Only when we had an army, we've got pack meals.
I say to the pack mules, don't you listen to them. I love you.
The pack mule gazes into her eyes like, "Aww." And by the way, in addition to back bacon and all that kind of shit, you've also got plenty of beans and stuff you've been working on. Cowboys aren't really into the whole vegan thing.
Okay.
The pack mule itself is kind of a weird lizardish looking pack mule. You're not sure why.
I also don't know how to deal with the cave.
Yeah. Well. I think we should start by getting protections going. If we're going to go head on in there.
You wish to pass out condoms to everybody or what?
Yeah. That's the way to do it.
Does that protect you against zombieism and necromancy? And
Could do. Never know. I'll pull this shit off for you guys. Zul has a phase. And yeah, another phase for Glenn. No, fumble!
Come on, give me a noisy fumble so that we can alert the minions of the undead. Holy shit. Massive strain. Roll a d8 hit points to yourself and a d8 magic points to yourself as you have strained yourself through trying to do this. Yeah.
I wait 5 minutes.
5 minutes go by. How long does your enhanced armor thing go for?
24 hours. Well, it's sun up, sundown. So
so there are a few hours, got it.
Yeah. Come on.
Blow up.
Time 2 sucks. I'm going to spend a pause on that one.
Really?
Yeah, because I don't want to I won't be able to cast a spell for the rest of the day, so.
Shit.
Hey, right, okay. So we are spelled up.
I'm going to work the armor thing, just so you know. That probably will fizzle out due to the magic being so low because of the same reason magic items aren't working. But for the phases, when you're hit and want to use a phase, you got to roll willpower times 2.
Okay.
So, fortunately, you've got the enhanced body armor from your shapeshifting that will not require any willpower rolls or anything. You're just naturally tough.
Yep. Right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Down to 1 armor place, but still,
Yep.
you feel pretty badass.
Click the
You
spell.
miss magic.
Lagging.
Hmm.
Try it again. Still nothing. Well,
I just had a thought for Sheila. If you wanted to try Sheila on your
Yeah.
cogwheel thing, if you go to scroll down to near the bottom and change the I want to receive from others video and voice, and try changing that to voice and then hitting the reconnect button, you wouldn't be able to see us, but maybe you could hear Scott if you wanted to, or you could leave it the way it is, whatever you want. I just now thought of that because the video uses more bandwidth.
For science, I will try that.
Science!
okay. My fire weapon spell for the day wouldn't go off.
I was going to say it's the same kind of thing as his because it gives a bump of 1 for the day, so just like his armor, it would fizzle
And
out.
the what fizzles?
Remember how I just got done telling him that his magic armor thing would fizzle out? The fire weapon gives your weapon magic for a long time. That would also fizzle out, same reason.
Oh.
Low magic zone.
Okay.
In a couple more seasons, it'll be a no magic zone. So you got that to look forward to.
So, if the elemental healing is up all day, is that the same thing?
Essentially, every time you try to use it on somebody, since it's a work now burst thing, you've got to roll willpower times 2.
Okay. Why is it taking so long to come up?
It's up on mine. You succeeded.
What did I?
My spell rolls weren't
No, that's
going.
the will. That's the willpower. Are you seeing the
Oh.
actual spell?
Yeah.
So I bet if I click it again, 2 will come up. 'Cause it's-
Okay.
I clicked it a whole bunch, didn't get any.
No. Something is going fucking wrong with this at the moment. I've got values and everything, so it shouldn't be. Work. Why aren't you rolling?
Let me try jostling the tree, because maybe somebody tried to click. Oh, I bet it was fucking Scott. He's a naughty person. Maybe he tried to click a spell that didn't have magic point cost in it. I don't know. Because if you have any spells that don't have magic point cost, it fucks up the whole program for reasons Logan doesn't understand. So
Okay. Yeah, that's me.
make sure, yeah, just even if you put in 1 or 2 or whatever.
Or 0.
Or 0. 0 works? I have no idea. API scripts. And restart API Sandbox. And try it now, Matt.
Yay.
Science!
Come on, you bitch. Work, bitch, work. Oh, why am I...
Give me
gonna
another
blow up.
fumble. Give me another fumble. I just want one more fumble. Give me another fumble.
We need this to work because otherwise I've got no healing. Crit fucking of course on that one. Yay, finally. Right.
I was going to say, other groups did this with no healing, so you should be fine.
Yeah. They probably didn't charge head on.
No, they totally did. So, moving on.
Right. Well, we've got... we do have dynamite if we want.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're not sure if that will be good or bad. Also, I would like to point out that just raw sticks of dynamite will do less damage than...
Oh, no. Yeah, I was going to say, more damage to us than they would to them anyway, because it's not going to affect their vital organs.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the big problem with dynamite, is it makes your internals go... and you go... So... right now, as far as I know, all the shit's loaded on the mule except for Scott's backpack, which he insists on taking into battle with him for reasons. Unless you want to like leave it here or maybe stick it up in a tree. There's plenty of fucking trees or in a bush, so you don't have to suffer any kind of negatives or anything.
Attach my backpack to my horse.
Do you have a horse?
Didn't we ride horses?
No, you took a mule because you did not pay for horses. Yeah. You paid for one mule.
Okay.
You look for your horse and just show. There's a bush you could stick it into and call it a horse.
You're a horse now.
I put it on the mule.
I was just checking because if the mule runs off, that'll take your backpack with you. But the bush may not steal your backpack.
May though. You imagine, where's my backpack? And he just goes, what backpack?
I'll tie it up in the tree.
All right, no problem. You lash it up high in the tree. Great, done. Kinley's looking impatient as the spells are ticking by.
Yep. I've got a big fire spell I could try, but at a pretty low chance of succeeding.
Will it also kill us too?
Only if you're within 3 meters of me.
Well then.
Let us go forth and see this silly place.
So, what's in everybody's hands? I'm guessing Sheila and Scott have a sword in one hand. Did you bring any light sources when you're coming to investigate the cave?
I look at Scott with the massive backpack.
It's up in the tree. He just starts laughing as he realizes that he is wildly inept at cave exploration.
I got my Zippo lighter.
Oh boy, maybe you could light one of those sticks of dynamite and just hold it like a big candle.
We could try.
You did mention it's a cave, by the way.
Try one of the glow sticks.
Are they in your backpack?
Yeah.
How many are in your backpack?
Let's see. I think it's 5.
Cool. 5 glow sticks. Excellent. This should be fun. Would you like to crack them now or just take them with you and hope?
We make some rudimentary torches.
Give me a survival miscellaneous roll to make some rudimentary torches that actually work as opposed to smoldering.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, all right. They'll each give about 10, maybe 15 minutes of light rudimentary torches. Logan knows from experience and watching lots of survival shows, don't fucking last long, even for Bear Grylls. Mm-hmm. Unless you get like animal fat. He looks at the donkey.
Should have brought the lard.
Oh yeah, lard wouldn't fucking work for trees.
Said it.
Oh, well. All right, so he's got torches and stuff that are like. I'm guessing just leave them here until you go kill off the undead or something, because you don't want to carry them into battle. I'm guessing, or you carry one fucking a bundle of them in one hand and just punch everything with the other. Okay, fine.
I only get one attack anyway, so it's not like I get an attack with both fists, so I might as well just carry the torches in one hand.
Okay. Fine. All right, so you guys are each carrying a sword and a Zippo lighter for Glenn. Dana, anything else for you?
Sword and a glow stick.
Sword and a glow stick.
Okay.
And
Not cracked yet.
a prayer.
Mm-hmm. You guys begin advancing toward...
Before we go, I just spend a couple of minutes and attempt to do one thing that could be quite hilarious. Yes, I turn into the avatar form of death.
What?
Do they need to lose Sandy for this?
Yes.
Cool.
It goes towards the general. Something you need to get maxed out anyway. So.
What?
What is that category?
I think is it on the list, Logan, or is it right now?
Is this fear of self-death thing? That
No, this is shape-shifting for everyone.
Oh, shape-shifting. Oh, that avatar of death. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it goes toward avatar form. I'm not sure what the max of avatar form is. You should have it down somewhere, Kinley.
No, because I don't think I've ever seen anyone else turn into an avatar. It's always been me.
I put down 16 for a max for now, but we can check it out later. Ask Freddie; he knows for sure.
It should probably be on the sheet, actually, permanent. With the amount of stuff we've got now.
Let Freddie know. You can add it in. Cool.
So is that specifically avatar, or is
all
just
avatar forms?
Avatar form. So anyone you see in avatar form, this will go towards it.
Yep.
And that is separate from shape-shifting?
Yep.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yep. Eventually, when you guys start getting shape-shifting, you can go, "Hey, Alex," bleh, and he'll go,
He'll just shrug, though.
No, I haven't lost any sign to that because I've never seen anyone else do it.
Or rather, I should say, we wouldn't be able to tell the difference if Kinley lost sanity.
Yeah, that's true.
You do make a good point. So,
I'm hoping that they're like, "Daddy!"
You guys proceed toward the Cave of Death. Unfortunately, your avatar form doesn't make them, at all messing with you. But as soon as they see you, everybody give me a sanity roll for skeletons as you are getting charged by them. Just all kinds of miscellaneous shit rushes you.
Made it.
Cool. 1 point towards skeleton. Not skeletons. That's a whole different British creature.
Yeah, crazy skeleton.
Fail.
D6. They're a little scary, but not lose your fucking shit scary. Not Alex Kinley's a zombie scary.
I can't believe I haven't got that one on there either.
Hmm.
That's not even writing either. It's not even on the list.
Really?
Wow.
I thought it was on there.
Nope.
Cool. Now, you might want to let Freddie know. I love having somebody else to refer all this to. Cool. And now, the way it's going to work is, assuming you guys want to spread out, you're each going to have your own group, unless you want to all hide behind Kinley, in which case you might get 3 different groups. But they're attacking as a swarm, okay? Super hard to defend against, i.e. you're not able to parry them and stuff, but they will try to swarm the fuck out of you.
Can't
I
parry.
would say back to back.
I can imagine not dodging, but why can we not parry an attack?
Because you're literally being attacked by like 15, 20 different things all at once. Like squirrels leaping at your fucking face, a deer trying to fucking headbutt you, a wild boar trying to gore you, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
What's skeleton anyway? 16?
12, I believe.
12, okay.
Not positive on that. Okay, standard combat, oddly enough. Heroes are first, villains are second. Defending yourself somehow against these things, I suppose you could try dodging, is approved. Right. Kinley, what do you do?
I punch one in the face.
No problem. You begin punching at the swarm, holding onto all your torches very carefully. Sheila, what are you up to?
I want to try to make a little triangle circle to protect our backs.
Got it. Give me a maneuver. Well, actually, I'd recommend just punching them. I'm assuming you guys, since you've got time to see them coming, you can easily stand in the Triangle of Death.
10 points of damage.
Please keep track of your own guys. So, you can go ahead and beat on them with your sword if you'd like, Sheila. Lots of room out here in the nice open to fucking swing a sword. And Scott, what are you up to?
I make sure I'm at least 3 meters away from the others.
That will mean leaving the Triangle of Mutual Protection open. Would you like to leave the Triangle of Mutual Protection open? Would you like to expose their backs to bad guys?
Yeah.
It's a yes or no. What are you up to? What?
I'll try the spell anyway.
You begin working on your willpower roll as you move away and fail, and that's your round. So, cool. Now we go for the bad guys. Kinley, you knocked off 10 hit points off yours, you said, right?
Uh-huh.
And it attempts to not only attack you, but to knock you down. So it goes for its roll, and it succeeds. You are wearing 1 thing of armor, so it goes down D4 damage, and you take 2 real points of damage. There's a lot of scratching and shit in there. But give me you can choose either strength, to just stand there and resist being knocked over, dex to kind of go with it.
Strength.
Yeah, I figured as much. All right, you ignore being knocked over. Meanwhile, on Sheila, did you do any damage to yours?
2.
Okay, so it's still pretty much full, and we go for same thing. You wearing any armor, Sheila?
No.
You take 6 points of damage, and what skill would you like to use for free to avoid being knocked over?
Well, I guess if I am not able to somehow use endurance, strength.
Strength, go for it. She falls down, and they're just fucking swarming over her like the Beatles in the old Mummy movie and shit. And you are now knocked down. And Glenn, you didn't damage any of yours, but they miss you. So we now go to next round as with a shout, she goes under. Heroes are first, nothing is approved. Let's start with Sheila. Sheila, they're getting ready to just swarm the shit out of you at a huge bonus. Would you like to stand up this round?
Yeah, I'll stand up.
No problem. You do so. Let's see. Glenn, what are you up to? You've moved away and discovered not only does magic not work worth a shit, but you're not very good at that spell.
I thought I said I didn't move away.
Okay. You were staying there to help them explode. You continue failing to cast the spell. And Matt, what are you up to? Holy Christ. He lets them know. You watch him just smacking a fucking deer, and its head smashes through a couple of other skeletons as it's propelled out of the fucking area. And right, now we go for the bad guys. Matt, you've done like 20 points to yours.
Yep.
They're now attacking. Each time you're doing, every 5 points of damage is decreasing their 2 hit by some amount. And here's the fumble.
Boom.
Wrong target, bystander. Let's see. Even, it's Scott. Odd, it's Sheila.
It's not the other
Shush.
skeleton?
Other
No,
skeleton.
it's your skeletons or her skeletons. Do not panic. So I said
okay.
even for Scott's. So it attempts to strike Scott's skeletons at, let's see, nope, it just hits them. So it does D6 to Scott. Your skeletons have taken 4 points of damage. See, somebody is fighting them. And they now attempt to use their ability to stay upright. They stay upright. And Sheila, your skeleton, actually I haven't done Scott's skeletons on Scott yet. Right, because that was Kinley's skeletons fucking up. Scott's again miss, and Sheila's again hit. And it looks like she's going to take another 4 points of damage. She's really wounded now, Kinley. And Sheila, give me strength or whatever to stay on your feet through just a merciless. Oh yeah.
Critical standing my ground.
You stand You stand your ground like a hick with an assault rifle. So we now go to next round. Heroes are first. Maneuvers approved, but I don't know if that will really help you.
I don't think I went that one.
Oh, please do. Please do go.
So we've got a sword to their face. Oh no, I shouldn't have said anything. I fumbled.
Here comes the fumble card.
Actually, no, that's null and void because you did use a round. You got
up.
Oh,
she got up.
Oh, I stood up. Yes, thank you.
Saved by the Kinley. Wow.
Thanks, I shout over my shoulder.
Here's the next round then. Heroes are first and have an extra chance of being knocked down.
Oh, great.
Pulling out a weapons approved. So start with Matt. Your storm is not looking good, but neither is Zool.
Yes.
Ooh, it looks like you're getting ready to cast something.
Well, throw magic. Yay!
Oh.
I throw magic as for 5 points of healing for Sheila.
Oh, thank you. Thank you again.
And meanwhile, over on Glenn.
Combat Paladin.
Yes.
And keep in mind, the swarm is just, they're moving in and out, swarming around. It's crazy. It looks like just beating on them is proving highly effective, but he manages to maybe cast a spell. Go, Glenn, go. No. And we now go to, I will make this work. I have a 1 in 8 chance. 5 more rounds and it'll go. And Sheila, you've been healed and you finally get to do stuff. What are you up to?
I poke him with my sword. No!
It has been preordained. Again, it is the prophecy.
No, we'll negate that.
You're spending a hero point?
No, I have a reroll.
I'll take your reroll. Would you like to talk to the skeletons? Here's a babelfish.
Okay.
Well, just toss out your reroll and take her card and
reroll.
Good luck, Zool. We're all counting.
Yours.
Oh my God, you're horrible at swords. What happened?
I am.
Oh wow, you wave your sword around ineffectually, almost killing both of your.
Regular
companions.
fail.
Okay, cool. Well, this is the way you get better.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Okay. And you don't have to leave the cards down there if you're rearranging stuff.
No, that was your. I think it was your stuff.
Yeah, I grab it and move it off to one side every now and then. So the bad guys go, and first the ones on the Kinley, they attempt to fumble the shit out of their lives. And next round, remind me that they're not attacking you because their chance to hit is so low that they're better off not going. And on Glenn, they tried to kill the shit out of him. They miss. Glenn's getting missed. He's just standing there going, whoa, whoa, and they keep missing. And Sheila's like, I don't know how to use the sword. And they're just. So, meanwhile, on her, they attempt to. Oh, they miss. And we now go to next round. Heroes are first, villains are second. Any action you roll for, if you succeed on a roll, you get a card. So, Kinley. It looks like she's still pretty wounded, but your stuff is definitely really fucking wounded. It appears to make it less effective as you go.
Okay.
Oh dear. What's total?
So 34.
Got it. And over to Glenn. Ha, Kaliba. He says, what do you do?
I guess I want to try out this new sword.
I guess so. Yeah. You're not happy with the 1 in 8 chance? Or the sword. Okay, and over to Sheila. Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, no, you made the sword. You failed the martial arts. Sorry. So do you have a strength bonus of 80 or strength of 80 or better?
Yeah.
You're up to D12. Hey. And over to Sheila.
More sorting. more failing.
No problem. You see her trying experimental lunges and shit, and you're like, meanwhile, the bad guys go. The rickety piles of bones attempt to get Kinley. No. They what?
It doesn't.
Oh,
You said
good
no
point.
attack this time.
And on Glenn, no, because you just did some damage, so you saved yourself. And over on Sheila, meanwhile, they maul the shit out
Oh
of her.
my god.
And it looks as though, all right, you phase, good. And she managed to just get that in before I said damage. All right, well done remembering. Oh, give me a willpower _2 to have your phase work.
That's the part. I'm going to toss the +5 on it.
Good.
And then
Sounds
here we
very
go.
reasonable. Now.
And I did not make it.